The first thing that attracted me towards you was your eyes. They hold a universe I never want to stop exploring. They speak the unspoken, reveal the unseen, and connect us in ways words never could. Your smile was the first thing that captured my heart. It's not just beautiful, but it's the kind of smile that makes everything around you seem brighter, like you're illuminating the world one moment at a time. The first thing that drew me in was your energy, the way you carry yourself, the way you move through life with such grace, confidence, and a quiet strength. I couldn't help but want to be near you. It was your laugh that pulled me in first, the way it rang out, so genuine and carefree. It was like music to my soul. In that moment, I knew I wanted to be the reason you laughed like that forever. The first thing that made me fall for you was your heart. I could feel it in the way you cared for others, how deeply you love, and how you give without expecting anything in return. It's the kind of heart that changes people. I was first attracted to your voice. There's something in the way you speak, the calmness, the sincerity. Every word from you feels like it carries so much weight, so much meaning. It was your sense of humor that first caught my attention. The way you make everything light, how you find joy and laughter in the smallest of moments. Being around you makes life so much better. Your intelligence was what attracted me first. The way your mind works, how deeply you think, and how passionate you are about the things you believe in. It's intoxicating to be around someone as smart and thoughtful as you. The first thing that pulled me towards you was your kindness. It radiates from you in everything you do, in how you treat people, how you speak. It's impossible to not be drawn to a heart as pure as yours. I noticed your ambition before anything else. The fire in your eyes, the drive you have, and your hunger for more in life. It was magnetic, and I knew from that moment I wanted to be part of your world. Your mysterious nature intrigued me first. You have this aura that makes me want to uncover every layer of you, to understand the depth that lies beneath your calm exterior. What first attracted me to you was your passion, the way you talk about the things you love, how your eyes light up. It's like watching someone come alive, and I wanted to be the reason you feel that way. The first thing that drew me in was your confidence. Not the loud kind, but the quiet, steady kind that doesn't need to shout to be noticed. It's a strength that I found myself admiring instantly. I was first drawn to your authenticity. You're so real, so unapologetically yourself, and that kind of honesty is rare. You don't pretend to be anything or anyone, and it's incredibly refreshing. It was your compassion that first captured my heart. You have this way of making everyone around you feel seen, heard, and understood, and that's something I couldn't ignore. The first thing I noticed was your resilience. Life hasn't always been easy for you, but you handle it with such grace, such strength. I couldn't help but admire you for that. Your adventurous spirit was the first thing that attracted me. You have this thirst for life, for new experiences, and being around you feels like an adventure in itself. What caught my attention first was your humility. Despite all you've achieved, despite how incredible you are, you never boast, never flaunt. It's that quiet confidence that makes you even more attractive. The first thing that attracted me was your generosity, not just with things, but with your time, your attention, your heart. You give so freely, and that's something I've come to cherish about you. Your warmth was the first thing I noticed. Being near you feels like being wrapped in a blanket on a cold night, comforting, safe, and just what I need. The first thing that captivated me was your creativity. You see the world in a way that most people don't, and it shows in everything you do. Being with you is like watching art come to life. I was first drawn to the way you listen. You don't just hear people, you truly listen, and that kind of attentiveness made me feel valued in a way I hadn't felt before. It was your sense of peace that attracted me first. You have this calmness, this inner stillness that makes everything around you feel less chaotic. Being with you is like finding a safe harbor. Your curiosity about the world was what first pulled me in. The way you always ask questions, always seek to learn more, it's inspiring and makes me want to explore the world with you. What first attracted me was your loyalty. You stand by the people you care about, and you never waver, even when things get tough. That kind of commitment is something I deeply admire. It was your thoughtfulness that first drew me to you. You're always considering others, making sure everyone feels seen and valued. And that kind of kindness is something I couldn't resist. The first thing that attracted me to you was your eyes, not just for their beauty, but for the way they hold so much emotion and depth. Looking into them feels like I'm seeing straight into your soul. What initially caught my attention was your balance of strength and gentleness. You carry both with grace, being strong when necessary, but always gentle with those you care about. It's an amazing combination. The first thing I noticed was your voice. There's a warmth and sincerity to the way you speak, as if every word matters, and it makes me feel connected to you in a way I've never felt with anyone else. I was first captivated by your hands. The way they move, the way you use them to express yourself. There's something about the tenderness and purpose in your touch that immediately drew me in. The first thing that attracted me was the way you make everything feel exciting. Even the simplest moments with you seem magical, and I realized that your presence turns the ordinary into something extraordinary. What first pulled me in was your independence. You move through life with a confidence and sense of self that is so attractive, and it made me want to be someone who could walk beside you. Your determination was the first thing that made me take notice. You set goals for yourself, and you don't stop until you've achieved them. That drive, that passion, it's something I deeply admire. I was first attracted to the way you listen. You make people feel heard, truly heard, as though their words matter to you more than anything. It's a rare and beautiful quality. The first thing that captivated me was your calmness. In a world full of noise, you're a calm center that brings peace to everyone around you, and I found myself drawn to that serenity. What first attracted me was your curiosity about life. You're always asking questions, always seeking to learn and grow, and that thirst for knowledge made me want to explore the world with you. The first thing that drew me to you was your sense of empathy. You have this incredible ability to understand and feel what others are going through, and that makes you one of the most compassionate people I've ever known. I was first drawn to your sense of humor, the way you can make me laugh, even on my worst days. It's like you have a gift for finding joy in every moment, and that's something I never want to be without. What first caught my attention was the way you carried yourself, with quiet confidence. You didn't need to say a word, and yet I felt your presence in the room, strong and self-assured. The first thing that attracted me was your creativity. You see the world differently than anyone I've ever known, and that ability to create beauty out of nothing was magnetic to me. I was first attracted to your kindness. You go out of your way to make others feel special, and your heart is so full of generosity that it's impossible not to be drawn to you. What first pulled me in was your love for adventure. You approach life like it's an open road, ready to explore every corner, and that made me want to be part of your journey. The first thing that captivated me was your vulnerability. You weren't afraid to show your emotions, to be real and open, and that kind of honesty was something I'd never seen before. I was first drawn to your resilience. You've been through more than most people could handle, and yet you keep going with such grace and strength. It's something I truly admire about you. The first thing that attracted me was your sense of balance. You know how to work hard and still make time for the people you care about, and that's a rare quality in this world. What first captivated me was the way you see the world. You have a perspective that's so unique, and the way you approach life with such curiosity made me want to know more about you. I was first drawn to your quiet confidence. You don't need to be the loudest in the room to be noticed, and that inner strength is something that deeply attracted me to you. The first thing that attracted me was your nurturing spirit. You take care of the people around you with so much love and tenderness, and it made me realize that you're someone I want to be close to. What first pulled me in was your passion for life. You live with such intensity and enthusiasm, and that energy was contagious. I wanted to be a part of that fire you carry. I was first attracted to your intelligence. The way you think, the conversations we have, it's like you challenge me in the best possible way, and that mental connection is what made me fall for you.